Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Connor here, and we are back with the Rumour Mill. I hope you've had a fantastic Friday. You've got your coffee, your tea, your wine, wherever you are on this beautiful place that we call planet Earth, and we are back to discuss some Leeds transfers, and it seems to have come out quite rapidly today, doesn't it? There's a few talking points. Before the video starts, guys, I've got a little bit of news. I've been nominated for the Football Blogging Awards. Now, I want to get a bit sentimental with you guys, so just hold on a second. We've had a real journey, haven't we? I'm just going to sing into this now. No, listen, we have. We've had a real journey. 15,000 subscribers later, after about a year and a bit, is unbelievable. And you clearly love the channel. And as I said from the start, you know, one city, one family, one community, and it genuinely is. I love all of you. I'm not one of these fake guys. I'm a genuine dude. And thank you so much for all of your continued support. I don't get a chance to have this moment with you often because I'm too busy, you know, motor-mouthing off about rumours. But thank you so much. And I've been nominated for the Football Blogging Awards. You can catch the link over on Twitter. All the instructions will be on the One Leeds fan channel. So One Leeds FC for you to vote for me. It's dead simple. You just tweet out a bit of text and it trends, and basically the company picks up on it. So if you wouldn't mind heading over to my Twitter, I'll pin it to my profile, and that would mean the world to me, guys. As I say, it's not about me getting it, it's about us. You know, I'll have it in my car, the little award, if we get it. All right? How about that? Okay? And I've even come in just to show you that I've not been kicked out by my girlfriend, my family. I don't have a left-hand drive. Okay? I don't sleep in my car. Okay? I have clothes. You know, I don't always sit around in the same clothes. So I'm back here. I just wanted to show that, you know, civilization is a thing for me. All right? And I'm here to discuss the rumours on the mill today. So listen, Leeds United and Conor Gallagher, how do we feel? Let me know in the comment section below. Conor Gallagher, we've waxed lyrical about on the mill before coming to Leeds United. I like Gallagher. I like his pressing. I like his midfield discipline. I like all of those attributes. I'm not 100% sure he sells me that attacking profile as a midfielder, which I think we need, which is what I thought we could get in maybe Matías Pereira or an Emi Buendia. But I like him. He's industrious. I think he's technically good as well, and I think he brings Leeds on to a new level in terms of really getting about the opposition midfield. And, you know, he's been part of a setup at Chelsea, which is very similar to Lewis Bate. You know, he's come through the academy, and it's a very, very good academy at Chelsea, you know, an elite level academy, which is why we're also buzzing with Lewis Bate. So, overall, I think it would be a good signing. I don't know if it's the right signing, so let me know in the comment section below exactly what you think. Does he start for Leeds? You know, you've got Click, maybe he starts ahead of Dallas Rodrigo. For me, he doesn't start ahead of. So would that be a tinkering in the formation? Would that be potentially Rodrigo being seen as a centre forward and interchanging with Pat Bamford? Are we going to be as lucky with Pat Bamford? Is he going to play as many games as he did last year? Or is there going to have to be a bit of rotation in there with Bamford when he goes out for injuries, when he potentially goes out for suspensions? I think it's going to be a tier list this year for me. I think it's going to be Bamford, the first striker, Rodrigo and Gelhardt. And I think that's the reason we've not gone out and got another striker, because Bielsa thinks those three are more than competent. I think we're going to see a lot more of Gelhardt this year. But when we're reverting back to Conor Gallagher, I like it. I like the signing. What I don't like is the deal, which has been reported by The Athletic and Leeds United Live, which is essentially that we would only have him on loan. I don't like that. The reason behind that is because it stinks of Ben White. You know, we didn't know throughout the tenure of Ben White being at Leeds United whether or not we were going to be able to get him. You know, we all the rigmarole at the end of 30 million, 35 million alleged bids going into Brighton, all being panned back. It was stressful. We loved Ben White. And I don't like improving a player to a level which we will improve someone like Conor Gallagher because he's under a coach like Marcelo Bielsa, in my opinion, the best coach in the world, to then send back to Chelsea. A rival, a historical rival, a competitive rival in terms of, you know, being a Premier League side. I don't like that. And I do wonder whether or not this is sort of Conor Gallagher's breakout moment, like Mason Mount and Derby, you know, where it clicked completely. I don't think it's clicked for Gallagher at Swansea. Don't think it's clicked for him at West Bromwich Albion. I think Leeds, with the coaching of Bielsa, with the familiarity of someone like Lewis Bate there, I genuinely believe that it will click for him if he comes to Leeds. I thoroughly believe that. I think under Bielsa's tutorship, anyone is going to go from a 3 to an 8. That's what I thoroughly believe. Look at what he's done with our side. Look how many of our players played in the Championship seasons before and have gone on to the next level, you know. So I don't like that side of it. If we are able to get a Conor Gallagher who we know we're going to be able to sign, that's amazing. I like that. But I don't like the deal. And I don't know if the deal will progress. And I do wonder as well if in the back of Conor Gallagher's head, he is going to be thinking he's going to be going back to Chelsea. I thoroughly believe within 2 months of Ben White being at Leeds United, Ben White wanted to become a Leeds United player. I think you still get that vibe now. You know, and that's not me being naive. I think Ben White wanted to be a Leeds player. I think we saw all the cryptic hints, didn't we? And I think the thing with Conor Gallagher is I think he's a Chelsea boy. He wants to break out in the Chelsea team. And there was rumours 2 or 3 months ago that he'd not Leeds back. You know, that was a big thing on the rumour mill. I think we discussed it here. So is he going to have Chelsea in the back of his head all the time? Is he going to fully commit to the Bielsa programme if he's going back in 12 months' time? So that's where I don't like it. I think there are better midfielders out there to get as well in terms of an attacking playmaker role. But I'm okay with it. I'm slightly disappointed at the deal. If the deal was different, if it was a permanent sign, I'd be very, very happy at it. Because I feel like we can change systems. I feel we can change personnel and get Gallagher in there and then do something else potentially with Rodrigo in that midfield. Or, you know, we just have a variety of options in terms of technical players. So I don't mind it in terms of that. But yeah, I'm still undecided. Let me know in the comment section below exactly what you think. Christopher Claesen, it looks like he's set for a medical at Leeds next week, which I'm really happy with. A very good second string keeper, 50 appearances, 20 years old. And as I've said on the room mill before, I think he's going to be pushing Meslier. We've not gone for experience, which would indicate if we did go for experience, that that individual was just going to sit back. We've seen it with Tom Heaton, Lee Grant, Lee Camp. We've seen it across the spectrum, really, in terms of keepers who have gone to clubs and it's not, you know, they just sit back and earn a wage. Rob Green going to Chelsea was probably the obvious one. Scott Carson to Man City. So, yeah, I think bringing in someone who's young, someone who's going to be competing with Illan Meslier for that number 1 strip, because he will be, trust me, I like that. And in any position, if you promote competition, that's going to feed the best results. Noah Lang, we've heard from LUFC Fanzone today, which is slowly turning into the inside scoop. Apparently, Noah Lang's agent has said that there's not. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Leeds. But nothing has happened as of yet. As I continuously say this is an opportunistic market. If Noah Lang comes up and his parent club are willing to sell him for a decent price, Leeds, one of Leeds' priorities this year is a winger, so it's a known fact. If he comes up for a decent price, Leeds will go there. But until Leeds are completely convinced on every single factor, every single compartment in this guy's arsenal, we will not move for him. But as I said, it's an opportunistic market. If the value's decent, we will go there. And very, very similar with Teun Koopmeiners, and we've not heard about Koopmeiners for ages. I did an analytical video on him. Go check that out on the channel if you want to root through some of my previous videos. You know, LUFC Fanzone again saying that there's been contact from other Premier League clubs, but not Leeds United, and that is a shame. I do like Koopmeiners. I like him a lot. But yeah, I don't know if it'd fit that profile of Leeds. I don't think he'd be able to sort of transition into this Leeds United side that easily. I also don't think that he would ever come in as a competitive man to Calvin Phillips in that defensive deep lying role. I don't think that would happen. Maybe in the midfield role as a 6 and an 8, but I just don't see that happening. Someone like Conor Gallagher with his pressing actions, someone like Conor Gallagher who looks like he'd fit into our system, is someone more likely. And like we've always said on the room mill, guys, with Ben White, with someone like Christopher Claesen, now with Conor Gallagher, if you're on Ryan Kent, if you're on Leeds' radar, you're on Leeds' radar for a reason. That doesn't just go if you become unavailable. Opportunistic. It might become available again in 6 months' time in the next window, or 12 months' time again in the next window. But it's all going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. But I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I want you to have a lovely weekend. I want you to go over to my Twitter, OneLeedsFC, and retweet what I've done. Retweet the Football Blogging Awards and get some support for the channel out there. It really helps me continue what I'm doing right now. And listen, I love it. I love talking to you every single day. Work 9 till 5, but there's nothing better than either starting on a morning and coming home and doing this, or ending on an afternoon and coming home and speaking to you guys. It's a pleasure. I love it. So thank you so much. The season is coming closer. I've not spoken about the kit as well. So I got a teal training kit. Don't know what you think about it. There you go. You got the stripes. It's not bad. Not too bad. I got a teal training kit. I don't like the home kit. Don't get upset. I don't like it. I think the yellow looks something like a high vis. I don't like it. I think it's a bit of a glowy yellow. It's not a Leeds yellow. That is Leeds yellow. All right. I don't think high vis, glowy, animation style yellow is Leeds, so that's why I won't get it. But, you know, this sort of is it's the closest thing to white in terms of a training top. So I like it, but that's the thing I got. You can get down to the club shop and have a little gander around, guys. But listen, I'm sort of looking at the away kit and the third kit, and hopefully we'll get something decent there. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. As I always say, I'll be back in the car soon. Don't you worry. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm fine. I'm good. Honestly, I am. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers.